Yo, Bone Army coming at ya. What if I told you there was a Shiba Inu token, limited in supply, quietly moving in the shadows and built specifically for exclusivity and elite access? And right now, it's waking up. I'm talking about Leash, aka the DOGE Killer, and is showing signs of an explosive breakout that could catch everyone off guard. Quickly, let me show you the chart just so you can understand what I'm talking about. From July 7th, you can see it basically wicked down to about 87, and right now it's at 167. So that is a pretty good move. Okay, so I want you guys to pay attention to that, because in my opinion, this is the most explosive token in the Shiba Inu ecosystem. This token has like an all-time high of like 4,000 or something crazy like that. So understand that in less than a month, it moved from 100 to actually was flirting with $200. That's basically 100% over that month. So Leash ain't just another meme coin. Let's come over here. I want you guys to, if you haven't already followed the Leash account, I think it's this one, at Leash_Doge Kill, because this is the one that was shown by Shibisons or shared. So I'm not sure if this is the official Leash X account, but this is the one that I'm showing you because it has good info. All right. So once again, I don't know if it's the official one, but like I told you, this one's giving good info. So Leash, once again, it's the first reward token for the Shiba Inu ecosystem. All right. So it's designed from the jump to reward early adopters with premium perks, priority access, and soon metaverse dominance, my people. Understand where this is going. And in fact, this account looks like it was done or started the 23rd. So we can probably go through the whole account, but I do want to give you a couple of my points, which is this one is a blue chip. Okay, understand that what's going on in the last few months, everything's been going sideways, right? Now, this past month, things are kind of waking up. So we've seen some serious motion on chain, my people. So these are some of the stats right here. So let me see, where is it? So 100, there's one over here. Where is it at? I think here it is. This one's a banger, and actually so is this one over here. But it says, so 107,000. Okay, that's the total supply. The stats of the holders, 30,000 holders on ETH and 20,000 on Shibarium. That's 50,000 holders of this token. Top wallets are mostly, and this is what's important, and I want you guys to understand this right here, because it'll go past a lot of people. So most of the largest whales of this project are exchanges, number one. 2x Leash holders. What's that? Those are people that have staked Leash on various platforms, primarily Shiba Swap and Bridge Vault. Example, Shibarium. What it means, most top wallets are connected, not individuals. Tokens in staking. Bridges still count as quote unquote held. Real Leash ownership is more distributed than it appears. Summary: the biggest wallets are for utility, not whales. Leash is more active and spread out than raw rankings suggest. Okay, so that's something that's definitely important. All right. But wait, because some people see the top wallets and think whales are dominating. So that's part of the reason why I wanted you guys to see this particular repost from Shibisons, another great X account that I do also follow. In fact, it was on the Shibisons account that I found this Leash account. So I just wanted to give this Leash account because it has only 70 followers. So definitely wanted to give it a little light. So if you haven't already followed this one, go ahead and give it a little light at Leash_Doge Kill. All right, so the bigger picture is this. All right, I don't want this video to be too long. All right, we're headed into a crypto environment where utility, scarcity, and community are going to separate the noise from the future kings. And you already know, I told you, Shiba Inu is the future king, not just of meme coins, but of expansive crypto ecosystems that base themselves on community and decentralization. Okay, I believe Shiba Inu and the Shiba Inu ecosystem, which technically is the tokens for utility, the Shib OS technology stack, the Shibarium blockchain, and the Shiba state, which is the governance structure / digital country. Okay, this is what we're talking about. This is going to encompass financial layers, privacy layers, identification layers, roll-ups, different types of optimistic roll-ups. All right. On top of that, you're going to have partnerships with Chainlink, K9 Finance, Bad Idea AI, imaginary ones, and it goes on and on. Mass. So just putting that out there for you guys because I know it's a lot. All right. I don't want this video to run too long, but just I want to show you some quick stats. All right. Some quick stats. And I want to also highlight some of this stuff. So basically on Shiba's own website, they describe Leash as a token that bestows exclusivity, special access across the Shiba Inu ecosystem as its very first reward token. By holding Leash, you unlock privileged benefits like additional bone rewards and priority entry to NFT mints and sales, while cementing your place among the most dedicated members of the community. All right, keep in mind, if you had Leash, some of these privileges was you were able to get mints. All right, you were able to mint the Shiboshis, both of them actually first access. You were able to get land sales in the metaverse if you were able to or willing to lock your Leash. So these are some of the things that perhaps some people forgot, some people maybe didn't know. So I just want to bring this to your attention because this token in particular, see this, I found this article right here from Now Payments. If you know about Now Payments, you know how big this company is basically targeting. Okay, they really are out there. I think they're about to release their Now wallet as well. But there was something, and this article is from 2024, right? Just last year. So understand how early you are, but technically I would suggest you start moving quickly because this Web3 revolution is not going to wait for anyone. But I did want to read 2 points in this article. First of all, like I just told you, Leash is the second token incentivized on ShibaSwap. All right, by staking Leash on ShibaSwap, users can earn hefty rewards. The Leash crypto coin mostly acts as the secondary utility token and is used extensively in the newest projects of Shiba Inu, including the metaverse. But that's not all though. This part right here is the part I wanted you guys to really burn into your brain, that Shiba Inu. All right, so why is Leash so important? Shiba Inu seeks to become a massive Web3 project capable of benefiting millions of community members. Leash is a convenient tool for making this vision a reality. At this point, Leash may be even more vital for the Shiba Inu ecosystem than Shib itself, because the Leash crypto works as the gateway to the next big thing in the Shiba Inu ecosystem, namely its metaverse. So that right there was a very important point that I wanted you guys to really understand, and I wanted to cement it. Definitely don't want this video to go long because I see it's already at 9 minutes, but I do want to alert you to this video right here. If you made it this far, how much Leash to be a millionaire? I'm gonna try to link this. This is the video I did not too long ago. All right, but I do want you to understand the price points that will make you a Leash millionaire. So understand at what price point, what market cap, and how many Leash you need to be holding for that to happen. Now, quickly just running to Etherscan to see how many total holders are out there on Ethereum and to verify the total supply, the max total supply. You guys can see over here that on Etherscan, the token known as DOGE Killer, Leash, has 107,646 tokens. The holders are 30,650. All right. So this token is compared to the other ones where you have Bone about to have 100,000 holders, or where you have Shiba Inu's Shib at over 1.5 million. Okay, so understand that. So here, and I don't want to make this too long. I swear I don't. But I did want to also alert you guys or bring your attention to this article from the Shib Daily. If you aren't following the Shib magazine, the Shib Daily as well, you're falling behind on the info. This is literally your key to alpha and information before other people get in on it. First of all, people don't like to read, so they fall behind. But this article is from when? July 18th. Now let's come back over here. Let's look at the chart. All right, and here we are. Look, July 17th. So Bink right here. If you would have got this article, read this article, you would have been able to get in at $128 approximately. Right? Let me see. Actually, all the way down here. Look, 126. So that right there is 164. It would have been an easy, like, what is it, like 16% or whatever. So just putting that out there for you guys. Don't sleep on these opportunities. All right, especially this one. You see the supply, ultra low supply. It's an elite ecosystem access token, rewarded through various platforms eventually. Renewed on-chain activity is gonna bring it up. Understand what's going on. So you've got yourself a token that isn't just rare, it's ready, my people. All right, so just putting that in your on your map. All right, so here, and then this part right here, just from this article from Yona. It used to be Yona Gushikin, and now it's Gushikin Yona. I don't know. This is, first of all, I'm not sure if this is an AI. I'm not sure this is an AI, but the writing style of this particular writer I do like. And there was something right here that they did mention that I thought was pretty important. Okay, and this one right here was talking about the Bitcoin rotation. Because keep in mind, right now we are going to be rotating from Bitcoin to Ethereum season. Okay, and then from Ethereum to the large caps, and that's where. And then the mid caps, and that's basically where we are, in the large to mid caps, and actually at the very end, the low caps and the meme coins. Okay, and that's the meme season, and of course we're all over that for sure. All right, so just be patient, understand what's going on. It's not even altcoin season. In fact, just quickly let you guys know here, just the final couple things, because like I said, I don't want this video to go too long. But if you come over here to the blockchaincenter.net, you can see that it's not even altcoin season yet. All right, so things are moving pretty slow. All right, we don't even know if the interest rates are going to be cut by Jerome Powell during the FOMC for the Fed meeting. All right, so understanding that, we are extremely early. Do not get shaken out of your positions. Don't start trading right now. Now is the time for you to slowly and quietly accumulate. So when this explosion that I see coming actually comes, you will be able to maximize your victory. All right, that's all I'm going to tell you on that, my people. So please go ahead and follow this account on X. Once again, it is at Leash _ DOGE Killer. I'm not saying it's the official one. I'm just saying they have good info, and they've been shared by a couple people I respect, like the Shiba's account. All right, so with that, I go by Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army, just came at you. I hope you got some value from this. Once again, this is the Leash token about to absolutely take off. And one final thing, though, actually, I forgot to mention, and I thought it was pretty good. And it's actually from this account, the 24th. It says, let's see your best Leash memes. 107,000, limited supply. Shibarium oh, hold on, my bad. It wasn't even this one. Sorry. It was this one. Sorry. It says Leash update July 24th. Leash is holding strong around $168, up 32% this week after bouncing from the $100 zone. Support at 162 to 165 is key. Short term overbought, but trend is still bullish. Watch for a move toward 180 if support holds momentum building. And then let's see, is it at 162, 165? And actually, it is at this range. You see the support right here. It absolutely is holding, bounce right off of that bop. And the trend is upward, my people. So with that said, Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army, just came at you. And you know, like I like to say, I'm Bone Army, you're Bone Army, we're Bone Army. And I'm out this bit. Deuces.